this.
Just watch.
What Christmas is this? Why are they crying?
Your father and I are going to stay together. He agreed to go to see a counselor and work on our marriage. Isn't that wonderful?
Yet! It's impossible! This is insane!
Why?
Because it never happened.
But Henry, isn't this what you've always wanted?
Yeah, but it never happened. What's the point of this? Why are you showing me this?
So you can learn about forgiveness, Henry.
What?
You never knew what happened between me and your mom, do you?
No. What happened?
Well, see, I got interested in this woman at work, and one thing led to another.
And you chose her over Mom and me.
And in this time, in this reality, he chose to tell me about it. Sure, I was mad at first, not just for me, but for you.
Why'd you stay with him?
Because I chose you over my anger. I chose to forgive him and work on our marriage.
Mom,
And you know, if you ever want to have a chance at a happy life, you're going to have to learn to forgive him too.
I don't know how. Why are you showing me this? What's the point? You could take me back in time and change my past, can't you?
No, I can't, but you can see how this past might have changed everything for you in the present.
So it didn't. It never happened. They still got divorced and I'm still right here.
Don't forget, right here, it's like, right here is the past, pretty much. I mean, forgiveness now changes everything for you to come.
Change. You know what? I'm fine the way I am. Humbug to Christmas.
Do you remember how you felt when you heard your parents were getting a divorce?
Yeah. I hated them both. They were my parents, for God's sake. I didn't want to splitting up. And to be honest with you, hated Lori too. All of them.
Henry, I came here to help you learn how to forgive.
Forgive who? Forgive Dave? Lori, my grandmother? Forgive him for leaving me? Forgive my parents for splitting up and ruining my life?
Say it, Henry.
Forgive myself.
You mean the lies that you told your parents so they wouldn't know about the pain you were going through? The women you dated to get back at Lori? The mean, angry, bitter person you became because of your pain?
Yes! Who's this?
Even the first Christmas wasn't without its share of pain. Joseph was trying to find a place for his wife to deliver her baby. Mary, a very young girl, had to endure the pain of childbirth in a dark, smelly cave where animals slept.
So they had a rotten Christmas too.
They had to go to Egypt shortly after his birth because Herod wanted to kill Jesus because he thought he was a threat to his throne. Just imagine how God felt sending his only son down to earth, knowing that he would have to suffer and die at the very hands of the people he was sent to save.
I've seen this Jesus in the manger thing before. But you're telling me that God knew that Jesus was going to die? What's the point of that?
God loved the world so much that he gave his only son, so that whoever believes in him shall not die, but have eternal life. He loved the world instead of getting bitter and angry.
What does this have to do with me?
This is the true meaning of Christmas. Jesus came to earth and died so that you can be forgiven.
And?
You are forgiven so that you can forgive. So forgive your parents, Lori, everyone you have been unwilling to forgive all these years.
How can he do what you're saying? He was just a man. I mean, he was born in a stable. Couldn't even save himself from dying.
Henry, he is a son of God. He died because he wanted to, and because he loved you that much. He can forgive anything you have ever done. All you have to do is ask, and then you'll be able to forgive too.
Who am I to be forgiven? I mean, I don't deserve forgiveness. Then again, neither did my dad. And my mom chose to forgive him. And you're God. I mean, if anybody can forgive me for what I've done, I mean, surely you can. I remember hearing that in Sunday school, and the Spirit saying that. I didn't get it then, but I get it now. Only you can forgive me. Only you can heal my heart. I'm sorry. I can never repay you for what you've done.
You don't have to. This is a gift from him. It's the perfect Christmas gift.
Smithers, where's my report?
Well, Mr. Neeser, you see...
Spit it out, man.
Well, you see, I was just compiling the last...
What are you doing here anyway?
Because you told me to come in so we could finish, Mr. Neeser.
Humbug. Tom, call me Henry. Now, I want you to go home and spend Christmas with your family. And here.
This must be a mistake.
Not enough?
No, sir. It's a generous amount. Is this my severance?
Nonsense! Not your severance, Tom. That's a bonus.
A bonus? Sir, I'm sorry, but are you ill?
Do I look ill? I'm not ill, Tom. I feel great. What's the matter? You seen a ghost?
Well, it's just... Have you?
Not a ghost, Tom, but a spirit. A spirit.
It's just... I've never seen you laugh and smile before.
Oh. Well, Tom, sometimes before you laugh, you've got to cry a lot.
You mean you were crying too?
Yeah, but it was worth it.
But, Mr. Neeser, we need to finish the... Henry, we need to finish the report.
Don't worry about the report, Tom. Go home. Go spend it with your family. Come on, they need you, especially today. Go on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, Tom. Would you mind if I stop by later on? There's something I'd like to talk to your wife about.
Lori?
Yeah. Yeah, there's something I'd like to tell her, if it's all right with you.
Certainly, Mr. Henry. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Tom.
Instead, be kind and tender-hearted to one another, and forgive one another, as God has forgiven you through Christ. Ephesians 4:32.
God bless us. God bless us, everyone.